Good morning. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. While there's a lot of snow outside, you could pretend that you're waking up in a tropical paradise. You can pretend in your mind that the air conditioning is on because it's so hot outside. Your mind can take you to a beautiful beach and you are waking up in a thatch hut. And today you're going to go play on the beach in the water. And the reality is, you might have to spend 2 hours shoveling snow just to dig your car out to go down some icy streets to get to work. But you can pretend that it's a beautiful day. You still want to drive carefully and mindfully and take it easy. You want to relax. But once you're relaxed, you can handle things more easily. When you're in a stressed state of being, everything is hard and jerky and stressful and panicked. You can't think clearly. In order to change your environment, you have to change yourself first from the inside. It's important to relax. The only way that you can change your outside circumstances is to change the way you view the world, to change how you act, how you respond, and not overreact. And that takes calming yourself, calming your central nervous system, taking a deep breath in, and allowing yourself to relax, letting elegant solutions come to you, letting things flow and be easy. And that's the opposite of when we look around at stressful moments. We can see that everything was uptight and maybe you're holding your breath. Let's just take some time to get into balance, to relax, and to allow an easy flowing day. You might want to focus moment to moment on ease and flow by taking a deep breath in and then letting that go. Right now, in this moment, you are capable of exponential improvement in your life, in any area of your life, in your performance, at work, at home, at school, in sports. Just thinking about a different way of being, you can multiply your personal effectiveness. You can become more productive. You can get more done in a shorter period of time than what you've been pushing and grinding and forcing because you're relaxed. You're allowing things to be easy. You're allowing yourself, giving yourself grace, being kinder to yourself. Expecting things to go smoothly. Bryce Pritchett, in his little book, U Squared, says, you can multiply your personal effectiveness, hit new highs, and shatter your old achievement records. The results? you can have will be hard for you to imagine. You can become U squared. You don't have to settle for things as they are now. That can change dramatically. If you're ready, life is prepared to give you a breakthrough experience. You can jump to a higher orbit of achievement, live the dream, enjoy a completely different plane of success. You don't have to be content with improving things incrementally or gradually. Just as your level of performance can improve dramatically, so can your rate of accomplishment. The U squared formula requires far less effort than what you've given in the past. Are you ready for this? You don't have to be content with improving things incrementally or gradually. You haven't been reaching your full potential. So far, you haven't even come close. You realize that you are a spiritual being embodied in a human form, capable of infinite potential. There are infinite possibilities in the universe. You just need to start thinking about what you want and stop revolving around just focusing on the physical results that are here now, because your physical results are here now because of what you've done in the past. The thoughts you thought and the things that you did have brought you to your current position. Just let's look at this as a new starting point. Forget what is, forget what has been, forget what happened to you. Forgive the past and let go. So far, you haven't reached your full potential. You haven't even come close. And no matter how you wish to measure success, regardless of how you define achievement, you've barely scratched the surface of what you can personally accomplish. Maybe you're ready for a quantum leap. Maybe the time has come to change the way you experience life. Are you ready to make a quantum leap? Quantum leap is new science, and it's not new science, but it wasn't something that was known in the day of our parents or our grandparents. And so what we've learned has been based on our grandparents, great-grandparents, society, and our own parents, our loved ones who wanted to keep us safe, who wanted to teach us how to respond and react in the world, how to live in the outside circumstances, in reality, in real life. But they didn't understand quantum physics. If we're going to make a quantum leap in our life, if we're going to start going after what we really want, we're going to have to start to reframe our ideas about the universe and how we fit into it. So Price Pritchett, in his little book, U Squared, tells us that a quantum leap is a term taken from the vocabulary of quantum physics, the science behind such technological breakthroughs as lasers, TV, computers, space communication, and even nuclear energy. quantum physics is described as the most powerful science ever conceived by human beings. It requires a major rethinking of such concepts as time and space and how human consciousness operates. Quantum physics also has staggering implications regarding you, your potential, and the power of your mind. To put it simply, as human beings, we're going to have to reframe our ideas about the universe and how we fit into it. There's a book, Taking the Quantum Leap, written by Fred Alan Wolf, and he describes the explosive jump that a particle of matter undergoes in moving from one place to another. In a figurative sense, taking the quantum leap means taking a risk, going off into an uncharted territory with no guide to follow. If you're thinking of something that you would love to happen in your life and you've never done it before, you're not going to know how, but usually someone else has done it and you can figure out by following them, by learning what they did, by seeking information about how they got to where they are. But there's also things that have never been experienced before, and someone did it from deciding what they wanted and then moving into a place of the totally unknown. Before Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay got to the top of Mount Everest, the entire world said it was impossible. Not one single person had made it safely to the top of Mount Everest until it was done. Now people know it's possible, and there are thousands of people lining up to try their talent and skill at climbing Mount Everest. Just because what you want to do has never been done before doesn't mean it's impossible. It just means nobody else has ever done it before. Physicists that study quantum mechanics say that particles make quantum leaps without apparent effort. They just jump. A particle of energy can jump, take a quantum leap without apparent effort and without covering all the bases between the starting and the ending points, without going step by step. What's going on here? How does this happen? And is it possible for you as an individual to do something like making a quantum leap in your own personal performance? If we believe that we can do whatever we imagine we can do, absolutely you can do what you want to do. But first you have to get an idea in your mind of what do you want? What does it look like? Even if it's never ever been done before in the history of humankind, if you get an idea, it's yours to bring into physical reality. You are the person who's meant to do it, to take action, to perform what needs to be done in order to bring it into physical reality. Quantum leaps demand new patterns of thought and action. If you just keep on doing what you've been doing, the odds are you'll keep on getting what you're getting now. Likewise, if you try to achieve a breakthrough by simply trying harder, the best you're probably going to do is make some gradual gains, maybe incremental progress, but not a quantum leap. People ordinarily assume that achieving more calls for greater effort. When they're stuck, they rely on trying harder to get unstuck, but more of the same doesn't fit into the U squared formula. More of the same is a trap. The apparent logic of that approach, trying harder, that might be seductive, particularly when you're under stress. You keep trying harder and pushing and grinding and doing more of the same. Don't fall for that old way of thinking. If you're persistent going in the wrong direction or doing the same thing over and over and over, that holds little promise in the breakthrough process of a quantum leap. But you've been taught that persistence is a virtue. But there's more to that story. Indiscriminate persistence can be a curse, causing you to waste time and energy on a hopeless situation. What you think is a solution can become a major part of your problem. Price Pritchett tells us in the Quantum Leap strategy that there are circumstances in life where selective persistence, let's call it staying power, is critically important. Maybe even in the pursuit stage of a quantum leap, but not on the front end when you're supposed to be changing gears instead of just doggedly doing the same old things with more vigor and determination. Harder is not automatically better. Your level of effort doesn't matter as much as the kind of effort. In other words, what you do is more important than how hard you do it. A quantum leap isn't something that you make happen. It's something you allow to happen. The key is not to get in the way. When you rely on raw effort and determination, that will make you a victim of your own struggles. Look for radically different approaches that would be easier, perhaps almost effortless. The quantum leap strategy will fascinate you with what it offers in terms of return on investment. You accomplish far more with less effort than what you've been giving. That's impressive enough, but the bonus is the speed at which you will receive this bigger payoff. Instead of trying harder, try easier. Now, I'm not talking about laziness. I'm talking about focusing on what you really want and allowing yourself to get into the state of being that. We think in pictures, so the first step is to relax your mind and relax your body and allow yourself the time to think about what you really want. This takes practice. Instead of rehearsing the same old patterns, allow yourself to get into the ease and flow so that the universe will show you how to make the quantum leap to what you really want. Instead of step-by-step grinding, dogged effort, get into the practice of thinking about what you really want and how it's going to feel once you get there. And instead of going, one day that's going to be my life, I want you to think about getting into that space now. Taking a deep breath in and getting relaxed. You don't have to sit for hours in the mudra position and maintain. Try to quiet your mind and think of nothing, because that usually doesn't happen. Just allow yourself to relax. You could be still lying in bed in the morning. You might already be at work or sitting in your car. If you're driving, I don't want you to be doing this right now, but I want you to close your eyes and get into a state of being calm. If you don't want to close your eyes, that's okay. I just want you to purposefully calm your body. Soften the lines on your forehead. Smile. Unclench your jaw. Allow the back of your tongue to relax. You might not even realize that your facial muscles have been tight. Allow your throat and the back of your neck to relax. Let that go down into your shoulders. Drop your shoulders out of your ears and just allow yourself to take a deep breath in and let that go. Allow the ease and flow of your breathing Just breathe normally and allow the oxygen to be released into every cell of your being, your heart, your lungs, your liver and kidneys, all your internal organs, your stomach, your pelvic area. Allow yourself to relax down your arms, down your legs. Get into a calm, comfortable state. And ask yourself, what do I really want? I want peace. I want love. I want time and money freedom so that I can pay for what I want whenever I want it. Not being extremely wealthy, but being able to do for others what I would really love to help with. Maybe it's buying someone a coffee or giving beautiful gifts. Maybe it's buying the car of my dreams and helping my family. Going on that trip that I always wanted to take and traveling in luxury. Seeing all the parts of the world that I really want to see. What does that mean? What would that look like? How would I feel? How would I feel now that I've accomplished the goal? Now that I've reached the destination? I'm in the state of being calm and relaxed and allowing the universe to surprise me with ease and flow. We can never imagine how the universe is going to make it happen for us. Perhaps we win a trip around the world, or someone gifts us or leaves us an inheritance, or we purposefully do the work that we love, and in doing that, money flows to us, and the ability to pay for what we want just comes effortlessly. It doesn't matter how it comes. I want you to think about what it is that you truly desire, and then take the time to write it down in the state of being there. If you're appreciating it, you would be grateful. If it's what you've always wanted, you would be happy. You would feel fulfilled. You would feel proud of your accomplishments. You would be so happy that you had come through challenges and worked through a problem and solved the problem, reached an agreement that you're living the way you choose to live. Happy, grateful, calm, excited for the next stage of your journey. I'm going to leave you here telling you to create a wonderful day and asking you to spend the time doing this exercise. What is it that's your heart's deepest desire? Write it down as if you're experiencing it right now. I am so happy and grateful now that. And fill the page with whatever it is that you desire, and allow the universe to bring it to you effortlessly, easily. Allowing the quantum leap to happen, getting out of your own way, and just enjoying it. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Create a wonderful day. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7. Thank you.